According to some recent statistics by the artists' trade union Equity, productivity in the creative arts is in decline in the UK. The sector has been facing challenges since the beginning of the COVID pandemic 5 years ago. One independent and entirely volunteer-led theatre left standing is Wigton's John Peel. I spoke to one of the people in charge to find out more about the pressures artists are facing. Why do you think there is less local theatre than there used to be?
Part of the reason for that may well be that it's a big commitment. We have an exceptional team here at the John Peel Theatre. We've got a lot of members who dedicate hours and hours of time. It's basically, we do all the jobs that you do in a professional theatre, but we do it in our own time with jobs and kids to bring up and everything else as well. We started to try and estimate how many hours just for the panto, to put on the panto it took. And I think we started with an estimate of just for the rehearsal time, just for the directing team and the actors, we were already at 2,500 hours. And that was before performances, front of house, costumes, set painting, everything else.
What are some of the challenges of running a small local theatre like yours?
A big challenge is always funding, and lots of funders are not necessarily geared to support voluntary theatres. They're looking for other challenges, particularly post-COVID. You know, they're looking for charities that support poverty and things like that, which obviously I think that our theatre plays a part in supporting our community in that respect as well, but it's not directly. So funding is always a challenge. Finding people who have got the set of skills to help run the theatre and the time and energy to do that is a challenge. But we've been in this building for 60 years and it's endured a huge amount in that time, and hopefully a lot more to come.
Why is it important to keep local theatre alive?
I think there are so many things that the theatre can give to the community. We work really hard to be a community theatre, a community hub. We believe passionately that theatre is for everybody and that it shouldn't just be accessible to those who've got plenty of money to afford West End tickets. We believe that everybody should, be able to come and see at least one show a year. We keep our prices as low as we can. We have given away tickets before to the various food banks and food pantries and things in Wigton so that lower income families can also access theatre. We keep our bar prices as low as we can manage to, again, just keeping it accessible. We're working on improving the accessibility of the building. We want at some point to improve our entranceway for wheelchair access. We have community groups that can come and use the theatre at an affordable price. So we have Dragonfly Drama from Carlisle, group of adults with learning disabilities that come and they perform their shows here, and they fill the theatre up with their friends and families, and that's wonderful, and we believe that's really, really important.
You have a lot of young people involved in the theatre. How easy is it to get young people in the area interested in the arts?
We've got some absolutely brilliant younger members. I think our youngest started with us when they were 5. I think our youngest member now is 7. And we've always worked hard to integrate younger members into our full productions. We don't do sort of separate youth theatre productions and adult productions. And I think that helps because they feel included and part of the group. When they've been working with us for a long time, those skills develop, the confidence develops. You can see young people absorbing those skills, those soft skills, if you like, that schools can sometimes struggle to teach because there's so much in the curriculum these days. Things like drama get pushed out. But actually for confidence, for speeches, for interviews, for all of those things, those skills are so important. And we see our young people absorbing them from a young age and staying with us.
You've got a lot of people involved in a production. How easy is that to manage on a show night?
It's great fun, but it's also huge amounts of hard work, lots of hours. There are always tensions and stresses as people worry about lines and entrances and exits, but actually it kind of all comes together opening night when we have chaperones in the back and front of house staff at the front and all the tech, up and running, and cast kind of they're running on adrenaline at that point, but the excitement, and once you get an audience in front of you and they're with you and they're laughing in all the right places and you get laughs that you didn't expect and they're booing and hissing the villain, and it's just magical because it just lifts everybody. So yeah, it's busy and it's hard work, but we come back every year because we love it.